and welcome back to my channel. This is Angel Reviews. Today we're going to talk about something that would not been widely discussed, and that is the use of Wi-Fi cameras. You might have a Wi-Fi camera that you may have purchased on multiple sites, and you need Wi-Fi for it to operate. And generally it works and does the job it's supposed to do, which if you want to watch your back garden, your shed, your garage, maybe even inside your house, the Ring doorbell. There are so many on the market at different price points for people to buy. But what we're not talking about is how dangerous the internet Wi-Fi is. And I have come up against the issue. Now, I placed a normal camera, which I bought for a cheaper price point of £20, no name, bought it on Amazon, and found that my camera was being hacked. I then went and replaced that camera with a doorbell camera, and the same thing happened. The same camera was hacked, which then made me start to look outside of the camera and wonder what was going on. Now, this is no dig on any particular brand, or is it to slander any particular brand, but we have to discuss these things, because when you are buying a camera, we need to take into consideration as the consumer the application of the camera. The camera application, if it's weak, will not serve its purpose when it comes to Wi-Fi jammers, which is a fraction of the price you would pay for the camera, or any kind of other device that people can purchase off the market, which is to essentially slow down your internet speed or kick you out of your camera, and someone else can take complete control and full operation of the camera. Now, when these things happen, it is very distressing, and you start to wonder to yourself, what is it that you can do? So you probably reach out to the company who provides the camera, only to find out that the company you are approaching regarding the issue you are having cannot help you, because outside the realm of just selling the camera, they don't really understand what to do, how to solve the problem. You may be advised to go away and come up with a better password, an encrypted password, or change your IP address, or get a better speed. But like I said, I have experienced this myself, and you will find that the service providers, along with the camera people that work and run or sell the camera, even the IT, will not be able to understand and figure out the solution to when your camera is hacked. My advice to you is to purchase a battery operated camera, an old CCTV system, or a solar panel camera, because they do not take Wi-Fi. If you're using baby monitors, these can also be hacked as well. And there is a young man that has a baby monitor, had bought a baby monitor to watch his newborn baby, and found that also was hacked. There are tons of videos across the social media that you will find that people come up against this, against their TV, their cameras, their baby monitors. We have to be so careful when it comes to internet or Wi-Fi on these cameras, because essentially if you place them in your home to watch inside your home, many people can also watch your home as well. And this is not to scare anybody, but we need to be knowledgeable regarding these things. Now, I bought a Reolink camera, a doorbell camera, when I went to replace mine. It cost me £100, and you get the chime with it, yada yada yada. It is good if you're working and you want a delivery. There's a section within the app that allows you to leave messages when someone presses your door, and you can speak to them directly, asking them to leave your parcel there, or you're not home right now, or something. You can give the app the command, and it will pass the message on. It is brilliant for things like that. And it is brilliant if you do not have any hackers in your neighborhood, or people that essentially can watch your coming and going by your front door or inside your house to see who's home. So when I bought this camera, it was situation was I was having petty crime amongst my neighbors to my property, and I bought the camera as a deterrent as well as to see who's doing what. And the criminals are more knowledgeable when it comes to these things than I am. And what I found with my camera was that it has a 6-second delay. And what happens is that the camera will shine blue around the button that you press to notify someone that you're at the door, and then it will switch off. And criminals have worked out that when it switches off, there is a cooling down period and it's no longer recording. So that's how they can manage to come to your property. They can steal your possessions, they can create criminal damage, and they know that with the Ring or with the doorbell cameras, which mine is the Reolink, it is not recording within that time. They can do what they want and leave. When you come to check your footage in, you will see that there is nothing there for you to send to the police or anything. In fact, in my experience, it started to make it look like I'm making it up and I'm lying. Now, I did reach out to the company and they did try to give me the best support within their IT support system. And the suggestion was use a more tighter, stronger password and change it and whatever. But when hackers and people that can buy other devices know how to hack your device, the minute you change it, they have it. So it defeats the object. It defeats what you're trying to do if you're trying to kick them out of your system. Wi-Fi can be very dangerous as much as it's very helpful in many ways. It can also be very dangerous when it comes to your privacy, your identity, your personal details, your personal information. Because also as well with my camera, the sound on it is very good. The audio, it can reach far and wide, better than the vision, the image of the camera. The night vision is is crystal clear, especially if you've got lighting in that area. Any form of lighting for the nighttime vision on the Reolink is excellent. Daytime vision is crystal clear. However, but those are the pros. But if your camera is hacked, then it defeats the object really, because it can be trolled by the masses or the people that want it to be controlled by. So I'm going to leave a clip at the end of this video, which is with the guy talking about his experience with his camera. And it's not a doorbell or a CCTV system. It is an indoor camera, which is the Owl, I believe, and it's there to watch his child. All right, watch it and we'll get back to the video.
Hello, this is just a quick video for anybody that has a young child and you have a camera or monitor in the bedroom when they're going to sleep at night. Because something quite terrifying happened last night for me and my partner. We have a 11-month-old boy. We put him to bed every night. We put his monitor on. We've got a Owlet cam, which is pretty good. We did our research before we bought it and it was highly recommended. It's connected to your phone via an app on the internet, and then you just log on to the app when you want to see him. It's just your phone's basically your monitor, so you can see your kid at night time. And when you're on the camera, there's a blue LED light that turns red when you're watching a live feed on the camera. Now the last couple of nights or weeks even, we've not been able to connect to the camera. It's been saying that the camera feed is it's not connected, which is a bit odd because the camera's on the internet and so is our phone. They're both connected to the internet, so there's no reason why they shouldn't be connected. But last night when I went into my son's room, the light on the camera was red. I wasn't on the app and my partner wasn't on the app, so neither of us was watching our son, so the light on the camera should have been blue. I opened the app up and I closed it down whilst I was watching the camera just to check whether the light went from red to blue, because I wasn't sure whether, while it was trying to load, that the camera thought I was actually watching, but that wasn't the case. I made sure that my partner wasn't on the camera, so neither of us was on the app, therefore the light on the camera should have been blue, because nobody else has access to it apart from us two. And at this time I thought somebody elsewhere that's not in this house is actually watching that camera now. So I went over to the camera and I picked it up and I pointed it at my face and I said, "Get the fuck off this camera now," and the light changed to blue immediately, which confirmed my suspicions that somebody was watching my son, and they'd actually blocked me and my partner out of the camera. They blocked us access to the camera, so we couldn't see him but they could see him. And then after that I could gain access to the camera then. The camera is an Owlet 2 cam, and since this happened, me and my partner have done loads of research online about it, and it's quite common apparently with this camera. So if you do have an Owlet 2 cam, or any camera really that's connected to the internet, I would get rid of them, because I felt sick instantly. I instantly felt sick, I got shivers down my spine, because somebody who I don't know, and I'll never find out who it was watching my son while he was sleeping. My partner got freaked out, and our son ended up staying in bed with her all night, and we've had to buy a new camera now, which is a closed circuit one, and one that isn't connected to the internet. But yeah, that's just a little video about how scary it is having all this fancy technology that costs loads of money that's connected to the internet. Anyone can access it, anyone can see you. It has two-way audio as well. So there's been times where my partner's heard voices while my son's been asleep having a nap during the day, and she's texted me asking if I'm talking over the camera, which obviously I wasn't, because I was at work. But we didn't really put that down to anything really. But yeah, it scared the life out of us. Owlet 2 cam is, if you've got one, get rid of it.
Welcome back. So what I want to touch upon now is that if you choose to buy the Reolink and you feel like it might be worth it for you, it does have an SD card within the Reolink which you can take out and put into a computer and view your footage in. However, if you do this over time, say you had it about 6 months, you will maybe find that it becomes a bit relentless and tiring to keep taking your footage in, coming back, taking your footage in, coming back, just so it's not overwritten. Number two, there is you still need to download the app. Well, you don't have to, but if you wanted to download the app, that's where the Wi-Fi will come in, and then you can instantly check your camera's footage in and go from there. You can also save within the app your footage in, and you can also delete what you don't want. And like I said, most of it's written over, I think it's every 24 hours, no, every week. Then it gets written over. Sorry, not 24 hours, just to correct you. That's if you feel this is something for you, because everyone's circumstances is different, so I take that into consideration. But like I'm just going to reiterate again, if you're having something more of a serious problem, then do not go for this, because it's visible, people will see it immediately, and you never know what they may have purchased to override that camera. So those are my thoughts. These are my experiences. So it's just to inform you and let you know. But like I said, entirely your decision at the end of the day. Okay, until next time, I will catch up with you. Thank you for listening.